Hello, my name is Hassan Sorrells, and this is the Leadership Lessons from the Great Books podcast shorts. There's no co-host on these shorts episodes. These are now around 2 to 4 minute, sometimes as long as 6 to 10 minute observations, ideas, thoughts, or rants about the literature, philosophy, psychology, and even the theology of leadership. Because listening to me talk about leadership for now around 2 to 4 minutes is still better than reading and trying to understand yet another business book. Even that business book your coworker won't stop raving about because it quote-unquote changed their life, but you can't see any difference in their leadership behavior. So how good could that author be? So this is going to be short today. The internet, social media, and LLMs are coming for your job, your organization, your institution, or whatever service it is you happen to be shelling for. So I guess, in light of that, the only question worth asking is this one. What are the things that only human beings can do? I think a short list here might be helpful for you. So human beings are the only ones who can engage in actual human-to-human interaction. We call that communication. Human beings are the only ones that can actually empathize with genuine emotional exchange. Human beings are the only ones that can actually provide sympathy, which is not to be confused with empathy. And of course, human beings are the only ones that can provide connection. This is not an exhaustive list because we could probably put down all of the things that human beings could do, and if we did that, this episode would probably go on for days. Think about that. Think about that as you build your next thing. Because the company, the institution, or service that can build on and with the messy, unpredictable, and chaotic cutting edge of leading human beings to accomplish human goals in a human way, that'll be the organization that will win the future. All of you who are running as fast as you can to have a technological replacement for a human connection are going to be disappointed. That's the only thing I know for sure. And well, that's it for me. Thank you for listening to the Leadership Lessons from the Great Books podcast today. And now that you've made it this far, you should subscribe to the audio version of this show on all the major podcast players, including Apple iTunes, Spotify, YouTube Music, and everywhere else where podcasts are available. There's also a video version of our podcast on our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe to the video version of this podcast on the Leadership Toolbox channel on YouTube. Just search for Leadership Toolbox and hit the subscribe button there on YouTube. And while you're doing that, leave a 5-star review if you like what we're doing here on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Just go below the player and hit 5 stars. We need those reviews to grow, and it's the easiest way to help grow this show. And tell all your friends, of course, in leadership. By the way, if you don't like what we're doing here, well, you can always listen to another leadership show. There are several other good ones out there. At least that's what I've heard. All right. Well, that's it for me.